Hello everyone, just doing a quick update of the modifications I made to my Tamiya Super Clodbuster for the winter. As you can see in the other videos of the first video I have of this truck, it does have the ESP snowplow on it, but I did make a couple modifications to the mount. Anybody that knows who has the same ESP snowplow for the Clodbuster, the bracket that comes with it only attaches to these small plastic bumper mounts that come with the truck. And it's good to a point, but if you plow a lot of snow, it does tend to break very easily. So what I did was a very simple solution. I took the bracket and these arms right here, they normally come out and that's what the servo goes to. So what I did is these brackets right here are the ones that would bolt to the plastic arm. I flipped it around and I bolted it directly to the axle, and then I got a couple small little brackets that I had from my Losi just lying around, and I attached to the bottom and kind of like just basically strengthened it up. So now it's actually a full metal brace. It's very strong. I don't have to worry about any plastic parts breaking when I plow snow, because as you can see, it does plow snow very efficiently. But the problem is that if you got heavy snow or if you hit an object, the plastic pieces would break, and it just kind of sucked. And then as far as the trip blade goes, it is a sprung plow, but the way the mounts were, they were further down. So what I did is I actually raised the mount. As you can see, the original hose below, I didn't raise it that high, just a little bit. So now when you do hit an object, the blade is a full trip, because now it actually has something to hit and it will fall down. So it saves, you don't break anything, the plow will fall forward. And then the only thing I did for the servo was I just directly mounted it to the truck. It's kind of a crude design, but I mean, don't mind the rope. I mean, it's a crude design. It's not the best idea. I mean, there are people who have like snow plows that look incredibly realistic. This is not realistic, but it gets the job done without breaking any parts. So it's a kind of cool little thing. And the only advantage of flipping this whole mount around is that because everything is raised higher, when the plow is not on the truck, you don't lose any ground clearance, because the lowest point of the mount, which is right here, it is actually higher than the lowest point of the axle. So you don't lose ground clearance, whereas before the whole mounting system would hang down about a ½ inch below the axle. So if you ever wanted to bash the truck, you had to take the whole mount off, and it just, I mean, for what I use the truck for, I don't use it outside really. I don't bash with the truck. I have my nitros for that. This seldomly gets used. This summer it basically just sits on the shelf. Occasionally I'll take it out and just have a little fun with it. But for the most part, it's just used for plowing and, you know, just for fun around the winter use. The only other modification I did do to the truck was I actually fully locked the rear differential, which I just took the differential out. I filled it with, I believe it was JB Weld. I just filled the spiders with, nothing fancy, but it works. But for the most part, hopefully when we get some more snow, you can see updates of the plow. It does work a lot better. Plus with the new system, it does raise a lot higher than it did. So you do have ample ground clearance for going over snow and snow drifts and stuff like that. But again, it does work. It's a crude design, but it gets the job done. I have fun with it. It's something to do on cold winter days when you can't go outside and run. You just stand outside, put this thing on the deck, and just let it do its thing. So anyway, that's the truck. As I said, it's a very simple design, very up to date. Just turn the mount around, bolt it to the chassis, and just get some aluminum braces and brace the bottom. The only thing I had to do to modify it was drill 2 small holes there and there to accept the brace, but the brace is incredibly strong, and so like I said, I'm happy with it. Simple design, but it works. So more videos to come of it plowing snow, and that way you can see how it works.